Howdy caddies, welcome to another weekly auction at the Collector. We have been pretty bloody busy and we've got some really nice stuff in the jewellery cabinet. Heaps of good gear, all more silver, other nice little hallmark silver cigar lighter, really nice scent bottle, big sterling silver tankard, which I think was a presentation from a bank or something. Surprised that it's actually silver. Really nice black and white pocket tobacco cigarette tin made by Union Can Company in Melbourne. Amber and gold tipped cigarette holder. Really nice gilt metal hat pin. There's a nice little 9-carat gold cartouche in the top of that. Ladies 18-carat gold cased watch. 9-carat gold bracelet. Really nice pair of the hallmark sterling silver with the ivory knob sort of condiment jars. He's pretty cool as well. So it's a 19th, about 1860, 1880, I think, English Hussars officers cartridge clip case, sterling silver front and everything, all sterling silver mounts. It's a ripper of a bit. Another nice lidded silver jar over the back, and the more modern one in front with that front end with that really nice guilloche enamelled lid. Really nice little 1930s gilt metal and sort of celluloid cicada brooch or grasshopper brooch. Fantastic Josephine Baker brooch, I think made by Peroni or something like that. God, the light's gone all funny. The Yves Saint Laurent little 3-piece sort of bracelet. Pretty cool Alexander McQueen ladies bag there with the knuckle dusters as the clasp. Another lovely silver goblet with the gilded interior. A little silver jug. Some silver serviette rings, nice little collection of perfume bottles, some more cool earrings with opal. There's lots of nice silver in the cabinet. Really like the Hussar, the officer's cartridge clip case. Can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but it's something along those lines. It's just a cracker of a bit. And we've got some more nice things. Lovely little Victorian cast iron and painted 3-tier plant stand. This nice green barley twist lamp with the matching shade. Really sweet little silky oak miniature set of drawers. There you go, made by David Fitzpatrick. Little label on the back. Just really nice. Camphor wood trunk. Really nice little Victorian piano stool. Here's a little ripper with a really ornately carved base. A couple of big brass chargers down the back. Really nice couple of folding campaign chairs. Really cool old sort of 19th century Australian made saddle making bench with the big clamp up one end. It's really cool, like sort of primitive construction and everything. He's just a great bit. And this big brass ecclesiastic candlestick. He's a monster. Speaking about more nice bits of silver, giddy up. Fantastic bit. It is marked with a mark BP for the maker, although we're not sure who that is. There is no hallmarks or anything else, but we have tested it for silver, and it is silver. It was sold as silver from a reputable antique centre in 2012. We have the paperwork to go with it. Sold as continental silver from the 1930s, but we've tested it. Comes up as silver. It's an absolute ripper of a bit. Giddy up. Syed Mujaba oil painting, little Middle Eastern street scene. This big oil under glass is an interesting bit as well, which is signed and dated lower right. We've got some nice dolls, including Ideal Chrissy. Big collection of modern motor magazines, 1958, 62, 64. And the chap who's been bringing them in is really good. Look, complete, see previous, complete. March missing, March and October are missing from 1962. So that's a nice big lot. 3 boxes of mixed china and glass and stuff down the bottom. Some sort of as new gardening stuff, some sprinklers and this nice planter pole. There you go, it goes from the floor to the ceiling. You can hang your pot plants off it inside. And all these soaker and drip sort of systems and hoses. What else have we got? The big Fairway platform scales. Made in Melbourne, they're absolute crackers. Good little mixed group lot. You got some great little retro sort of pine pictures, a silver top taxi top, some fire dogs, a shield, an anchor, a broom, tripod, theodolite. So all that's one big lot, lot 36. Really nice watercolour by Lorna Lord. This is a good lot of retro stuff, including some nice There you go. An original screen print, copyright Bloomcraft. Protected, yada, yada, yada. It's made by DuPont or somebody like that. It's a nice big length of material. There's more retro material. Nice little lump of art glass. And a Stonecraft kit. There you go. Banjo mandolin with some sheet music and records. Another nice big group lot, 2 boxes with heaps of silver plate, brassware, leather covered horses and other stuff in amongst. That Valentino, I'm pretty sure. What else have we got? Some shoemaking tools and other tools. Some old Roman numerals, a branding iron. Another nice big box of EP. These are all Indonesian wayang puppets. What else have we got? A Discman, some more nice jewellery, a men's Seiko automatic watch with some other cufflinks, cigar holder, a German World War II, I think, bayonet, some little Egyptian findings, some cool little bits in there, great pair of 50s or 60s cat-size sunnies with some more jewellery. We've got some contemporary jewellery in here as well, and a nice box ladies Laura Ashley watch. The big lounge suite with the griffin head carved armrests and the nice paws as well. LED light windows, a little ripper. There is a bit of damage in the glass, but he's a nice bit still. Really nice big Chinese hand-painted scroll. Really quite interesting. There's all sorts of things going on. The king up in the clouds. And there's people down here coming to meet him in his boat and stuff. It's quite a large one. It's a ripper. All right, what else have we got? Really nice French Art Deco spelter and marble little figural group there. You can see she's got her ivory ball, but she has come off the base. She needs to be remounted. All right, it's just really quite nice. There's the big sort of screw and stuff to mount her back on. What else have we got? This is a really nice Kenora made in Japan. Nylon string classical guitar. It's just in great condition. Lovely thing. Cool old pair of National speakers, but kind of like the green screens in front. They look black here, but they're quite a sort of rich, dark sort of green. Really unusual. It looks good. It's like, why didn't anybody else do that sort of thing? Books, tins, old books, World War I, 2-volume set in history of the British nation. They're all as found. So these are all boxed model kits, but these are all either partly made or they might be incomplete. All right, but the majority of them are partly made. What else have we got? A nice Seiko 30-day wall clock. There's all the bits there to go in. It just needs to be put back together again. This is a nice little lot of Australian sort of historical and other books. Those from Victorian pioneers, Perilous Voyage to the New Land, the Convict Years. There's a couple of nice catalogues as well on Australian historical auctions in amongst there also. What else have we got? Box of stuff, record player, a router and some other things. A couple more nice boxes of mix sort of all sorts of gear, EP&S and hurricane lamps and Big Oz pottery and shields and phones and coat hooks. All sorts of gear. Big lot of skateboard stickers and graffiti books and stuff, but these are all the skatey stickers, independent trucks and Spitfire and graffiti books and stuff like that. Big lot of fishing rods, fishing tackle. So that big box there with all the rods goes with all of those on the ground there. These are cool, the blasting powder grain boxes, 1960s, with some more of these little cardboard rifle range, little ammo boxes again. Some good toys, Gundams and Scale Extric slot cars in there. All old motoring stuff. There's an old Holden radio here with the speaker attached. There's an old Holden tail light. And there's a funny little breathing cap off, I think, off the oil. There you go, little breathing cap there. Little oil breather or something like that with the details on the top. And some pretty crazy roof racks with the big suction cups on them. Thomas the Tank Engine, more ammo crates, military gaiters and a water bottle. What else have we got? Oh, a little Briggs & Stratton 4-stroke motor. We've got a nice big lot of blue and white. Nice big lot of EP&S brassware. Sweet little Clisson vase as well. Really nice old box with some tins. Nice old money box. And the Lambert Flame, which is a history of gaslighting in Australia, and I mean out in the streets. He's a pretty cool little portable brother typewriter. And this is a nice big lot that we've added to of all sort of kitchenalia and packaging, and include the TG Green grip stand bowl. There is a little star crack in the bottom of it, unfortunately. But nice big lot of tins and packaging and stuff. Some more rotary dial phones, train gear. These are pretty cool little stands for when you're at the rifle range. All right, so you can put a little sight on them to see how far away you are from your target. They're good little things. We've got some more Charlotte DeVita teapots. This is a nice collection of Eastern sort of gilt metal jewellery. That nice big sort of headdress in there. And you've got little bracelets and bangles and earrings and a nice reference book. Jewellery of the Batak in Sumatra, Indonesia. A little collection of mixed items, old Tupton ware. This is a nice bit of Israeli pottery from the 1970s. Some more model kits, including the U-2 spy plane, the Red Baron P-51 racer. Nice group lot of electric jugs. Then we've got some really nice paintings this week, guys. Les Graham oil is an absolute ripper. This watercolour of the racehorses, and I'm pretty sure that's Kingston Town, signed DRC and dated 88. This is a nice watercolour by Thomas Wells. And then we've got a couple of nice Aboriginal oil paintings. This one, they both have no details on them, but this is quite a nice big large one. And a smaller one up the top there. And then we've got some really nice things. The Lawrence Kermond oil of the beach down in Merimbula. Ripper of a bit. This is a cracking Jack Summers of King Billy. I think the last full-blooded Aboriginal from Tasmania. Looks to be an illustration for a book or something like that, done in a monochrome palette. Just a great bit. Big signature Jack Summers down the bottom. Fantastic Vic O'Connor, one of Australia's best sort of social realist painters. And this is a great example. It's called In the Bar Fitzroy. You can see it's signed and dated 94. And this is an absolute ripper as well, the John Rowell oil. Frosty Morning or something like that it's called. It's just an absolute ripper. I love the white palette that's being used. Really unusual for a landscape, but it certainly gives you that sort of frosty, cold sort of autumn morning. It's a ripper of a bit. Great thing. Once again, it needs a new frame. Get rid of that bloody linen slip. All right, what else have we got? Another nice Aboriginal oil painting by Colin Whiteman. These are a nice set of three, sort of 1900 colour prints after Will Graffey. Nice big Victorian porcelain figure of a dandy. There's something missing out of his hand there. So you can see it is damaged, but they're a pretty amazing pair of disco dancing pants. Little group lot again with a silha and some other items. Interesting little bronze pig from East Java. There you go, that's a little price tag still on it. Really cool old helmet for sort of horse riding or motorcycle racing or whatever you sort of want to use it for. Group lot of animals, including the crow's foot whale. There you go, it was $42. A couple of nice bits of Italian glass. The big green jug's a ripper, but there is damage in the handle, but that nice little apple's really nice with that ground and polished base. Arts and crafts style jewellery box, heaps of cards. A couple of modernist sort of lino cuts. Signed Al McPherson calendar. And this is a ripper, the 2-year calendar, 1969 to 1970 for rigid tools. I know. But each month has got a fantastic sort of pin-up girl on it. Unmade model kit of Leonardo da Vinci's Bombard. A big bronze Ganesh. Kurt Cobain books and a little cigarette case. Really nice sort of Deco Buick bonnet mascot or ornament. You can see her legs off the back there, but she's fantastic. Sweet little watercolours of St Kilda by Peter Smith. The Win Toy Tin Toy Auto Transport Car Carrier. 3-piece Vic Rail, little HO gauge model railway set made by Triang. Peter Pan Kids Sewing Machine, Magpie Christmas. There you go, it's signed MJ Pigden, it looks to be. It's an interesting still life oil. It's got a signature lower left down the bottom there. Some interesting stoneware vases as well with the sort of oriental characters on them. A nice old 1970s, I think, Gold Coast travel poster. Some more nice ceramics, sort of Italian, French. Some Indonesian and Eastern carvings. Model kits, China. 2 sets of 6 Waterford crystal glasses. Some more model kits. Good old Samson, little Israeli silver-wrapped little figure. And then you got some cool little heffalumps, little ebony and other heffalumps. Some more model kits, all jets. The Canberra, the Lockheed Starfighter, these are all 172 scale. And the Bell X1 Mark Buster. There you go, these are cool. These are all trophies from Rifle. The Merit Teams match, won by nobody. There you go. So you can put your name on that. You can say that you won that. This one's won by Victoria Merit Teams Interstate match, Victoria, 1933. And this is the MCC Rifle Club Centenary Cup, won in 1930. Another good little lot. 148 scale aeroplane model kits, jets and props. Nice big branded Miller lamp base. Nice big copper wok. Some more model kits of F-15 Eagles. Some microscopes. Really nice old travelling riding box with this really cool photograph of the Exchange ping pong team. There you go. That's the boys from the Exchange ping pong team, and they won as well. It says here, winning team comprised of H.C. Elliott, torpedo bottles. These are really cool, little lot of crested ware, including the Edith Cavell one. It's a bit unusual, the fact that it said Edith Cavell Brussels Dawn and then the date. I didn't know what that was talking about, so I looked it up, and it's a little bit crazy. There you go, humanity on one side and sacrifice on the other. So she was in occupied Netherlands, I think, in World War I as a British nurse, and she was helping soldiers. No, she was in Brussels. She was helping soldiers escape to the Netherlands. The Germans occupied the territory, so they captured her, tried her, found her guilty, and shot her. Pretty crazy. There's a big uproar about it, all the rest of it. Everyone in the world was saying, you can't do that, but they just went, yeah, no, we can. So, pretty crazy. Poignant, like a great little thing. Really cool little thing. There's other nice little bits, little World War I ambulance, another World War I nurse, and good old Drake. You've got to love the Drake. Another group, lot of vintage and modern little lead soldiers. Some of the modern ones are Del Prado, and the older ones could have been made by anybody. Another nice little collection of mixed items. This little wall-mounted mirror, it just needs a little candelabra hanging off there. Nice globe, lovely Victorian sort of blue bisque jug. It is a bit damaged, but it's got nice sort of Greek mythological scenes on either side. Some other nice ephemera, shipping menus and postcards in there. You got some gods and deities, stealth fighter, some more model kits of jets, the Corsair, the little Skyhawk. All right, a couple of nice bits of brass, more model kits of various prop planes, the Douglas World Cruiser. And then into the last couple of cabinets, 2 really nice Victorian writing boxes. It's a lovely French clock movement by Samuel Marty. Some more Charlotte DeVita teapots. Nice little collection of Oriental Chinese items. And then we've got some little Eastern hand-painted little blue and white little oil bottles. A couple of lovely bits of Cloisonne, the Chinese Junware, Dalton Bunnykins, and some little Royal Albert Santa salt and pepper shakers, or Christmas tree ornaments. A couple of nice bits of Wedgwood. You got the twin set of cards in the box. Another nice little group lot with the Barsoni style girl there. She is damaged on her back foot. You got the chef utensil holder, a really nice little Czechoslovakian made borzoi, and this little 1980s Pierrot dish. Some sort of 19th century, if not earlier, Chinese porcelain heraldic. So you got 2 pieces here that match, 2 pieces there that match, and that nice big green one. Some more Charlotte DeVita teapots. Some nice little bronze heffalumps. These have all got their little labels on them. Bronze elephant from Sumatra. And then the price, it's cheap. And then we've got a nice big Mason's dinner set, looks like for 6 or 8, plus a little Royal Albert trio. Really nice unsigned oil painting there of sort of like an Art Nouveau girl. Big unsigned Australian sort of pottery luster vase. This is pretty amazing. The English 19th century amber glass twisted walking stick or cane. Some overpainted Islamic cabinet plates, wall plates, really quite interesting. Some more nice Charlotte Davida teapots. Chris Sanders teapot. Really nice big bit of John Dermer, Australian pottery. Lovely big fruit bowl with the wide flat rim. Then we've got the lovely little Laurie Floss basket weave bowl. Sarah Austin, fantastically crazy sort of Australian pottery vase. I think one of the flower petals has been off and glued back on, but the rest of it looks pretty good. We've got this cool little sort of classical spelter figure. Looks to be like a little Visigoth guy on a horse or something, because there's a little Roman helmet or something underneath him. What else have we got? A nice little pair of the bronze candlesticks, the Tiffany & Co. Little polka dot Heffalump money box. And then we've got some nice bits of Boyd. Little AM Boyd dish there with hand-painted scene. You can see that it is signed. Looks HMK, HMV. Not sure exactly what that is, but he's nice with a little lyrebird. Martin Boyd there with the Aboriginal hunter. And another nice AM Boyd there as well with another Aboriginal hunter in landscape. And then we've got some really nice bits of glass. Was it Trish Hand? Sarah Hand? Something like that it is. There's 3 bits by her. Another lovely bit of AM Boyd decorated by Neil Douglas there. Another wacky bit of Sarah Austin. I think you can see on the underside of that foot there might be a little, it's a bit rougher than the rest, so it looks to be a little chip. Another fantastic bit of Neil Douglas and AM Boyd, and this has got some extra inscription on the back. Virgin Bush in Spring, something, might even say Dramana, although that doesn't sound right. Australia down the bottom is just another great little bit with that little kangaroo skipping through the landscape. And these are pretty amazing. 18th century gilt bronze ormolu, American Cornelius & Co., I think from Philadelphia or something like that. Pretty amazing pair of luster candlesticks, featuring a Revolutionary War soldier there with a little girl standing next to him playing soldier. She's got a paper hat on. He's got a peg leg. And there are, I think, a pair of these in a museum over in America somewhere, exactly the same pair. We've got some paperwork to go with them. Absolutely fantastic things. And then we've got more of the lovely Murano glassware, all hand-painted by Mosa. It's a pretty amazing lot. So I think there might be 6 of the big glasses. I think there might be 4 of the smaller ones. No, 4 of the bigger ones, 6 of the smaller ones, and then 4 bowls. So a really nice lot. It's going to be a good auction with all that silver and all this nice pottery and those pretty amazing pair of candlesticks and that lot of glass. Anyway, guys, hopefully you saw something you liked. Be good. See you around like a rissole.